don't give a fuck what you think about it. I just as well kill you today. I'm cursed with the pain, knowing that I can't break the habit. I can't break the habit of saving, not a slave. That I know I'll never get it, that I will never get it. Narcissistic, antisocial, all these things make me loco. Masochistic, cause you entitled, all these things make me homicidal. Narcissistic, antisocial, all these things make me loco. Masochistic, suicidal, all these things make me homicidal. I don't give a fuck what you think about it. I just as well kill you today. No more apologies, it's all I can take. No more regret for the choices that I make. You say you love me, you hate me, I don't give a fuck today. No more apologies, it's all I can take. No more regret for the choices that I make. You say you love me, you hate me, I don't give a fuck today. Gone today, the weight of the world. They say my pain is over as long as I stay sober. I just as well kill you today.
Hi, Lexi. You're muted. The stream can't hear you. That's why people have been trying to tell you.
Damn it. Okay, starting off strong. Now they can hear me. Hi! Dang, okay, welcome back, and let me start that intro back over.
You might want to also check that message I sent you.
This is already a failure, and I saw that, Tristan, yes. So this is lovely already. So, hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Sorry for that issue. I feel like I never go a stream without having some kind of technical difficulties where I forget about something or just fail in general. But welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be working on this drawing that I was started on a couple weeks ago, but I put on hold because of commission. And I've also been worried because I didn't know how to do the shading. Still don't really know how to do the shading, but I think I'm working it through slowly but surely, just a little. So I'm going to be working on this week. Sorry for the person I was working on the commission for. I will get back to it next week. Huh?
You can say Fade.
I know, but I couldn't remember if it was Fade or the other guy. Anyways, so I will be getting back to that probably next week. But this week I wanted to get this done so that I could start doing Royal Complication streams, because I don't do those often, and I kind of need to. So, yeah. Welcome to any people watching. We only have 2 right now, so lovely that. Smudge tool. I have in my smudge tool. I'm struggling right now with the shading on this. Like, struggling hard on this. It is not looking... Maybe I should just backspace, because I liked how it looked before I started messing with it again. So, how's everyone doing? This stream is, gonna be interesting. I'm sure y'all are seeing the clickbaity stuff I had in the title.
You just admitted it was clickbait. God dang it, Lexi. It says not clickbait. Wow!
I said clickbait-y, so it's sort of clickbaity, but it's not clickbait because I did almost die. So, during the week, I think it was like the day after my stream or whatever, I can't remember, Tristan probably remembers better than I do. We had a situation with our house, and it almost burning down. So, to give some context, my parent, we own a thing called a pressure cooker. They sell them at Sam's Club, I know that, I don't know where else they sell them, they probably sell them at, like, Best Buy or something.
What's a pressure cooker?
A pressure cooker. No, not a pressure cooker. It's a air fryer. Why did I say pressure cooker? Okay. Trying again from the top. An air fryer. And they sell them at Sam's Club, and I'm pretty sure they sell them at Best Buy. And what they do is they fry food, but with air, so it's supposed to be healthier or whatever. And we use ours pretty religiously. We use it all the time because it's perfect, and it makes food yummier, and it makes it less unhealthy, if that makes sense. So, yeah. So we have one of my, I guess we didn't have a lot of, counter space for some reason. So my mom put the air fryer on our kitchen, stove. And when she pushed it up against the back of the stove, it turned the stove on. So when my mom went upstairs and stuff, the stove was on and basically cooking the air fryer. Which is just not fun for anyone who might know what cooking in air fryer is like. Hopefully you don't. I know what it's like. It smells terrible. And so, obviously, we didn't know about it for a while. Like, I was upstairs, and I was in my room watching a show called Code Geass. I'm pretty sure I've talked about it on stream before. Don't know if I have or not, but I know I'm talking about it now. And so, oh goodness, I didn't mean to click that. Shoot. Okay, there we go. So I was like on the very last episode of season 2, which is the last episode of the entire show, and I should probably turn my music back on. Let's turn that down though. I was on the last episode, and we hear like a fire alarm just starts blaring, and I have a big bed like this, and I'm up high, and my fire alarm is like right next to my ear, so I'm like, it's like piercing in my ear when it goes off, which was not lovely at all. That was not, in the words of James Charles, fresh. Do you have something to comment on that, Tristan?
No.
Alright, just disappointment?
Yeah.
Alright.
A lot of disappointment today in you.
Alright, thanks. That's all I needed to know. So yeah, that was lovely. And also, so this is maybe a little TMI, but I don't care. So because I sit up in my bed up there, and usually when I get home from school, I'll go and lay down or something, and maybe take a nap like I did today, because naps are super fresh. And I had gone and laid down in bed, and a lot of times since I'm up high, nobody's gonna come in and see me, so I just don't give a shit to wear any pants. Is basically where I'm going with this. I'll just kick off my jeans or something, and I'll be chilling. So I was not wearing pants when the fire alarm went off, which is just lovely. Oh my gosh, we're down at one person watching. Tristan, where'd you go?
I'm still here. I'm the one that's watching.
Wow. I'm really depressed. We had such a good turnout last week. I don't need to be telling this story then, since nobody's here to watch it. I'm just gonna be unentertaining until we get up to at least 2 viewers. Tell me if we get up to 2.
Give me a minute.
No. Don't try and, tell people I'm here.
I'm telling people you're here.
No.
Yep.
No. Why?
Yep. Because we need viewers. See, I went and looked at our statistics for the channel.
Yeah?
Well, I mean, pure statistics. But the channel, we're losing subs every day someone doesn't stream.
Damn. Well, I'm streaming. Doing my part.
We've already lost 3 subs today. I have to go get something to eat.
There he goes. I am streaming, and I am trying very hard to, like, advertise. I should check. I should put it on my Snapchat as well. I post it on Yanni Games. Oh my gosh, we have someone else here. Whoever's here, at you, you're the best. Sorry, I'm not doing great on this one, clearly, thus far. So I'm posting on my Snapchat that hopefully someone will come watch. Hopefully. Why am I on Smudge? I was on Eraser, I thought. What? Why is it doing this? Anyways. So, hello, whoever's here. I am really trying to get people to come and watch. Doesn't mean it's successful. But I do try. Because I really want these to be successful. I try my best. Not very good, but I do try. So, I was telling the story about... I'll probably wait until later in the stream until we actually have some people here to tell the story about how I almost died. So, keep waiting for that. For now, whoever you are, welcome to the stream, and how are you? What's up? Living life. I pretend like this is like an actual person. This is probably just like Goose or someone watching it behind the scene. Today I'm drawing, well, I'm continuing on a royal complication drawing, which is I'm struggling with. It's not going well. My problem is I really don't know how to shade. Like, I'm kind of proud of my highlighting right now, but my shading isn't as, sister fresh. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was terrible. I've been getting into not Dead by Daylight. Everyone knows I'm into Dead by Daylight. I was kind of salty at Dead by Daylight over the weekend because I had watched a Noob 3 video about how he had gotten banned, and it was like, it made no sense why he was banned. And then Tristan told me that that video is super old, and I was looking, and it was, it was like May 17th that I watched the video, and I looked in the description, and it said March 17th, but I read it really quickly, and I thought it said May 17th. So I was like, oh my gosh, that was today? Jeez, that's so unfair that they did that to him. And then I was like, telling my brother, and like telling Tristan, I was like, that's so messed up, and Tristan's like, it's probably got a reason for it, they just won't tell you. And I'm just like, no, this is just unfair, I want to boycott, Dead by Daylight now. And then Tristan's like, Lexi, that video is old. And I'm like, oh shit, alright. Whoops. So the lesson here, kids, is do proper research before you start trying to boycott. We also had, oh, we have 3 people now. We had, I noticed in the chat, we had Curly, Curly, I believe. I don't know if they're still here. I wish I could see who all is watching and who isn't. But, I think this is a new subscriber to our channel, and I'm kind of worried. I don't know if she's actually here right now or not. But I'm kind of worried, because we're not... I did look at her channel, and it looks like a hair channel for her kid. And I don't think that this is the channel they should be watching. This isn't exactly child-friendly. Like, that's something Goose tries to make very clear, is we're not a child-friendly channel. Don't watch us. The streams I do are probably the most child-friendly because I do art and I'm pretty tame when it comes to bad stuff, you know. I don't try and talk about any inappropriate things, and I mostly refrain from cussing. Sometimes I cuss, but you know, I want a compilation of every time I say a bad word in a stream, because I do cuss a lot, but not like Goose or any of them. But I'm like, I don't want to lose subscribers. Tristan was just saying a second ago that we keep losing subs. And that's not fresh and wild like I want it to be. So I'm kind of like nervous, and I want to do well today. So, any ideas for anyone who is here and actually watching? If you guys have any pictures you want me to draw, I'm happy.
Hey Megan, if you can hear me, you better start typing.
Who's Megan? I don't like her.
Don't worry about it. And on top of that, my guess to why we're losing subs so much is, I tried scrolling back for like a few minutes. We did get this like massive boost.
Yeah.
That's what got us to 800 to 1,000, stuff like that.
Yeah.
YouTube is probably catching up to us.
Oh, and like cutting us off and stuff.
Not just that, people are probably just like, yo, I didn't sub people. I'm getting notifications like every 5 minutes if they actually press the bell. And if they didn't press the bell, they're most likely just viewed our content and left.
Well, that's possible. I don't know. I hope for the best. I hope that we don't keep losing subs like
You're
this.
invested.
I am invested. I mean, this is... If we could actually get a decent YouTube channel going, I don't want to act like this is something I don't know. I feel like most of the time YouTubers are successful because they don't mean to be. And so I don't want to be coming in here and being like, oh, all I care about is success and stuff, because that's not true. I would just, like, for me, my thing is I want to make a job out of this. I want this to be my life, because I don't want just a sit-at-home job. I don't want it to, or not sit-at-home job. I don't want just a desk job, and I really want to be able to have a very flexible schedule for myself.
She's dreaming.
I'm dreaming. This is a dream. I mean, every YouTube channel is a dream.
Exactly.
Like, you can't say that...
You just gotta make sure you don't let it, cloud your vision for an actual life.
Exactly. I don't know. I try my best to keep myself. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I should be... you can't darken an eye darker than black. Maybe I should be darkening this gray.
Yes, you can. Just add more black. Duh.
Yes, obviously. You're a genius, Tristan. Oh. Where's... Oh, gosh. That would be a part of the outline that explains it. You know, we're not gonna draw his eyes. His eyes are just gonna be glowy, I guess. Fucking jack-o'-lantern over here. Do you ever type in the chat now? I don't know who this Croupier Brookie is.
Wow, Lexi, you can't even remember Will.
Will?
That's Will.
How would I know it's Will? He changes his name every 5 damn seconds.
Yeah, but he kept Crouper as his Discord, and then he moved it to Gmail, but hasn't changed it anymore.
How would I know that? I don't pay attention to Will. Ever.
I like that. No offense to you, Will.
He just is protective.
Jordy.
Don't be mean to him. That was still hysterical. It was like just
Hi,
him
Megan.
getting jealous about... Oh, hi, Megan. Don't touch my mans. What's up with... What? What are you?
What?
Hold on. Why do you exist? Go! Leave! Thank you. What?
Just...
What?
That was funny.
What was funny?
Hey, babe, do you still have those, subscriber ear rape?
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay.
Scared. I
I
fear.
just messaged 80 people telling them to sub to you.
Tristan! okay, I guess.
No,
I mean,
I'm kidding.
please do, but, like, don't. Please, it hurts. It hurts. It physically...
Lexi doesn't know whether or not her ears of the channel are more...
Yeah, that's the real question. Speaking of our channel getting random sub boosts, PewDiePie it's a sad story. It makes me sad. He's such a lovely beam.
Sad stories make me sad too.
I
Yo,
just-
but you've had 3 viewers for a while now. I think it's time to story.
Do we want to talk about how I almost died? Does anyone care about how I almost died?
Just give it a minute.
So painful.
If you want to actually hear the story, put 1 in chat.
Drop a 1 in chat if y'all want to hear how I almost died. Goodness. Is my shading trash? Yes. Drop a 1 in chat if you want to hear how she almost died. So far, we're getting no 1s in the chat, so I don't think anyone actually
Remember,
cares.
it's really delayed.
That's fair. I'm surprised that the stream last week that was like super delayed and random.
No, you got 1 in chat.
We got a single 1. Was it you, Tristan? No, it was
Nope,
Megan.
it was Meg.
I'm proud of you, Meg.
We got 2 1s.
We got 2 1s. Who else dropped? Thanks, Tristan.
Me.
Alright, so
That's an overwhelming majority.
you're not wrong.
I am, though. It's not overwhelming.
It's overwhelming when there's only 3 people.
Yeah, 2, that makes it where it's 66%. That's not overwhelming.
It's overwhelming in my eyes.
Just tell the story.
Okay, so I almost died.
Before Meg gets tired of looking at your tits.
Okay. So this weekend I about died. Our house about caught fire was what happened. My mom, in our house, we own not a pressure cooker, an air fryer. Jeez, I've called it a pressure cooker twice now. And the air fryer, we didn't have a lot of counter space for some reason. I think like our dishes were dirty and my mom was waiting to wash them. So she put the air fryer on the stove to like, just for the time being. She was gonna go upstairs to do something and then come back, I guess, I don't know. So, but when she pushed it up against the back wall, or like the back of the stove, you know where all the knobs are, it like turned the stove on. And basically we made air fryer a la mode by cooking it. And it just, the stove melted it entirely, like really bad. It was a very scary sight. It's still on our back porch as well. It's like still melted on our back porch. Yes? No? Okay. Hell, you keep like unmuting and muting, and I'm like confused, like you're trying to say something.
Can you hear the unmute sound and stuff?
Yes.
Oh, so you can hear that?
Yes. Yes.
Can you actually have your Discord notifications on now?
Huh?
Lexi, continue.
Okay. So anyways, I was up in my bed, because I have a loft bed, so I sit up here all my life, and I was watching TV. I was on the last episode of Code Geass when the fire alarm went off. Now, I had just gotten home from school, and as a regular teenager, I was like, you know what, fuck pants, who cares? I was being a #relatable teenager. And so I wasn't wearing pants when the alarm went off. So I like bolted out of the house. When I came down, I have a robe that sits at my chair all the time. And so as I was leaving the house, I just grabbed a robe and I was like wearing no pants out in the middle of the street, just like, oh my gosh, we're dying. My mom and dad jumped on the ball though. My dad was a real fucking G. Like, one of the most badass things. He literally just took, like the air fryer was on fire, and he literally just stuck it, like, he put a towel over his hand, stuck his hand in it, and, like, ran it outside. Did not get burned somehow. Who knows how he did not get burned. He should have been burned, legitimately, but he did not get burned. And my mom, like, she was clearing stuff out, and we have birds as well. So, the birds, like, after...
My dogs.
Huh?
Continue, I have to water my dog.
Nice. After, a little time, my dad was like, hey, I think we need to get the birds out of the house, or else, like, they could die from inhaling this stuff. I'm like, you're right, we need to get them out. And so, my job was to get the birds out of the house, basically. So I started just wheeling birds outside the house while my mom and dad were trying to figure out the fire. Also, the fire alarms were just blaring the entire time. We could not get them to shut off. The fire department didn't come in the end because we have a security system, and the security system called us and were like, do they need to contact the fire department? We're like, no. So the fire department didn't come. I personally felt like the fire department should have come, but my mom and dad said otherwise, so I was like, whatever, sure. And now our stove is completely burnt. And the big scary part is the fact that, like, the fire was right underneath our cabinets and our microwave. If it had set the microwave and cabinets on fire, we would have been screwed. We would have, like, totally lost our house that day. If that had happened, because there would have been no getting it out at that point. But luckily that did not happen. We are okay. And...
I mean, how do houses even burn down? I mean, just blow the fire out.
I mean, like, you got a point. Legitimately. We were also out of baking soda, because my mom, like, she threw water onto the fire. She knew it wasn't an oil fire, but then she went into the fridge to get baking soda to put on the fire, and we did not have baking soda. My mom was not happy with that. She felt like we should have had baking soda.
You should have had salt.
Salt?
Salt will accomplish the same thing. I believe.
I wouldn't start spreading that.
So that's saying salt doesn't caramelize like how sugar does.
Yeah, it does.
No, not in the same way though.
No, not in the same way now. Because we actually had a salt shaker right next to the fire, and the salt is completely caramelized inside of it. I had to use it though because I didn't have any other salt the other day. I was making deviled eggs, and I just kind of like unscrewed the cap on the salt thing. Also, the salt shaker was like covered in ash, and I just kind of pinched some of the salt and just sprinkled it in, even though it was like all like in a chunk. It's kind of gross, but the eggs were great. So yeah, that's basically how I almost died. I know, it's very interesting.
Very interesting story. 8 out of 8, mate.
Mate.
Mate,
Okay.
mate.
So I hope that was enjoyable. Yeah, the microwave would have been fucked.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Pretty cool. Meg. Well, just to run you down since you haven't come to the stream. Basically, Lex is gonna sit in the background doing art. If she gets, heavily invested in it, usually other people will end up joining, either by invite. And, we'll end up just talking while she does art in the background. Kind of like a podcast, but not.
Yeah,
But,
really?
yeah, since, Meg is a new sub,
Yes.
she doesn't do anything.
If you want Meg, the way that I do things is I typically, if you're a new sub, I will do a drawing of your choice. So if you like a character you want me to draw or something, I'm happy to do so.
PP the cat.
What the fuck, Kristen?
Hey! Quick bit of information. pp.com is a real website, which...
Can we not be
Guess-
spreading this?
Guess how much pp.com cost?
What?
$12,888,888.
Why?
Elon needs to buy it.
Why?
Wait, a memorial Grumpy Cat. Draw Grumpy Cat.
Oh, Grumpy Cat.
Dude, you didn't even care about Pee-Pee the cat. SMH.
What?
Pee-Pee the cat was an amazing cat.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Pee-Pee... We've had, like... Megan, how many cats have we had die this year? Sammy might be dead. I need to go check on Sammy.
Okay. I told Goose that he could come to the stream today. I need some more life, because I don't feel really life-like today.
1 second, let me type in controversial topic.
Did you see the new Batwoman trailer?
No, I didn't. I don't want to.
Oh, don't. It's terrible.
Okay, controversial topic. Does someone have the right to die?
Yeah. Why wouldn't they? It's a basic human life thing. Like, people die. It's what they do.
But
But what?
does someone deserve the right to take their own life?
Oh, well that could be depending on how you're wanting to view it.
Well, or more of going down to assisted suicide.
Assisted suicide. No, and I wouldn't agree with assisted suicide because you're basically helping in the murder of someone. But if you're doing it alone, then you have full right to do that. Although, did you know that people are actually penalized for attempting suicide? Like, they have to do, like, community service and stuff. It's just kind of, like, pay a fine because you tried to kill someone.
Yeah, killing yourself is illegal.
Yeah. Which is very funny to me. It's just like, oh man, you fucking killed yourself. Or you tried to kill yourself. Go do some go pick up trash in the park.
Yeah, but like, it's crazy. Like, I know in I think it's Switzerland, they allow doctors to help assist suicide. And I remember, like, one of the places was they did assisted suicide live on TV. It was an old woman who was basically, I think she was drinking like cyanide water that was going to kill her.
Mhm.
She wasn't gonna die extremely painful death though. It was probably like some, but
You
that's my
can't
point.
see any of the shading on her face, whatever.
It was something that was going to kill her.
Yeah. I mean,
And they had chocolate next to her because that's what she requested. She drank it, she ate the chocolate, they wiped it up, and her only request for the people that were airing it was, if I start drooling, please cut the camera. And she let a nation of people watch her die.
I don't know if that's adorable or sad.
Both.
But it's a solid both.
Solid both, solid both.
I don't know. That's kind of like
surprise.
Oh, hey, welcome. I was just saying we need like life to this stream. I have none.
I have a penis which presents and creates life. So
Fair enough. What did we? I think we talked about this on stream at one point. That like masturbation. They're trying to make masturbation illegal
for men.
for men specifically. Yeah.
Okay, if masturbation's legal for men, it's illegal for...
No, see, it's not illegal for women because women don't create anything when they masturbate. They just come and get off. See, men, we have the little swimmers that the church wants to call life.
The church wants to call life.
If a man can be fined for masturbating, a woman needs to be fined for... Period.
Fair enough.
Yes.
I can agree to this.
You just denied something its life. No, if they... After the masturbation ban, they're gonna say, okay, and after you and a girl do something, you have to cup it, you know, the rest of it, and then give it to the government, because it's not fair that only one sperm gets a life.
So how did you almost die? I missed this story.
Oh, you missed the story. Well, okay, so what?
What?
I open the stream and it's nothing but cleavage from both of you. Oh wait, no, just one of them. Couldn't help it, but Doppio suddenly paid attention to the stream, like, what?
So basically what happened was our house almost set on fire. I mean, there was a fire at our house, yes.
In the kitchen, right?
In the kitchen. It was in the kitchen with the air fryer. And it was my mother. So we have an air fryer in our house, which, if you don't know what an air fryer is, you know, it's basically just a fryer, but with air. It's like really, really hot air. It fries your food. It's supposed to be healthier.
What it is, it's an overpriced oven that has a cage inside, so your food doesn't cook on anything. It's just constantly held in the air by the heat. So it theoretically fries your food because there's no grease involved. But it's still, in my opinion, not fried because there's no good part to it. The fatty part. The grease.
No, that is the best part, but I like it. I think that, like, if we get pancakes from Cracker Barrel, and they're all mushy and stuff when you get home, it's like, that's no good, but you stick it in the air fryer. Crispy. Nummy.
You get, what? Crispy pancakes? What?
I mean, it's better than...
You mean waffles?
No, pancakes. I mean, it's not, like, crispy,
Bitch,
but it's
pancakes are supposed to be soft.
No, but not soggy.
What are you? You're covering them in maple syrup, bitch. What are you expecting?
But they're still, like, yummy. Like, there's a difference between soggy and, like, squishy.
Not really when you cover it in butter and syrup, but okay. Fucking talking about Cracker Barrel pancakes over here. I'm like, you mean a waffle? No, pancake.
No, Cracker Barrel does pancakes.
Yeah, but I was like, what do you mean they're crispy?
I mean, when you stick them in the air fryer, they get a little crispy.
This is that southern bullshit you two keep presenting to me, and I can't.
I am southern. Leave me alone.
I was almost in South Carolina.
Nice.
A bunch of guys wanted to go down on Memorial Day, and they were like, "You should come," and I was like, "Meh."
But anyway, so we had the air fryer, and my mom. We didn't have a lot of space on our counters for some reason. I think we had, like, dishes we had to do, and she didn't want to do them right now, so she was just like, I'm just going to put this on the stove, because that's a genius idea. And I'm going to go upstairs and do something, and then, like, I'll come do it later or something. So she went upstairs and left the air fryer on the stove, but when she pushed it to the back of the stove, she hit the knob on the back of the stove, which turned the the stove on. And it proceeded to cook the air fryer.
So basically, she had two fire starters combined to make one big fire.
Yeah, basically. It was not pleasant. Now, of course, I didn't have any consciousness of it. I have my loft bed. I was up in my loft bed. I was watching anime because I'm a fucking weeb. And, like, all of a sudden, see, my bed's up in the air, so I'm right next to the fire alarm. All of a sudden, the fire alarm just blares, and I'm like, what in the world is going on? And I close my ears. I'm not having any of that, 'cause no thanks. And my mom and I thought it was a false alarm, because my mom and dad had, like, the Vivint guy for our alarm system. He had been around recently to, like, do stuff, and so I figured they were just, like, messing or testing alarms or something. Because they had already had a couple false alarms during the week because of testing. So I just figured it was just another thing. And then my mom raced out, she's like, fire! Fire! And I'm just like, what? No, this is real? Okay, shit. And now, I had just gotten home from school a couple hours ago. When I go and lay down, I just kick off my jeans and I don't care. I'm up in the air, nobody's gonna see me if I'm not wearing pants, so it doesn't matter. Well, it mattered, because if you have to race out of your bed because there's a fire, you know, you're gonna have some issues. Which is exactly what happened. So I didn't have pants on when the fire alarm went off. I ran outside. I had grabbed a robe on the way out, so I wasn't completely pantsless. But I ran outside wearing nothing but a robe and a t-shirt. And I was, like, the neighbor was right there, and he was like, is everything okay? And my mom was like, fire! And, like, my mom and dad jumped on trying to get the fire out. And I was just like, I don't know what to do. I was scared. I just grabbed my dog.
All the big, hunky firemen showed up, and you're like, now I don't need the robe.
No, actually, we didn't call the fire department. Basically, what happened is my mom and dad were able to get the air fryer out of the house, and it didn't. The stove is right underneath our.
I just imagine your parents carrying something about the size of an overdone mixer on fire, going hot, 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 just running
That's
around.
basically what happened. Like, I'm not even joking. That's my mom. My dad. He pulled
They
the.
pitch it in the swimming pool, and they're like, "Aw."
Yes.
Really. Like, now, not that it was on fire, but now that's in the swimming pool, it's ruined.
It's ruined. Oh man, that would have been funny. But no, my dad literally, like, he stuck his hand into the fire with, like, a towel over his hand, and just, like he ran it outside and threw it onto the sidewalk for it to just melt onto the sidewalk. It was really...
That's why your dad wanted Max to do baseball so much.
Yeah. Just so he could chuck it. Oh my gosh, it was so crazy. I actually went back inside into all the smoke and stuff just so I could grab some pants, because I was like, I'm not gonna be outside with all my neighbors watching me without any fucking pants on. Which was awkward. The other guy, like, next door, he was, like, mowing the lawn, and he just sees smoke coming out of the house, and we're just, like, freaking out. It was crazy. I had to get the birds out of the house. I was just, like, racing birds out of the house. Just throw, go, you're free, have fun. It was definitely crazy. And then I was just, like, I freaked out. I called Tristan and was just like, hey, we about died. Tristan wasn't happy with that random telling me of we almost died.
I got this and was like, well, almost isn't, so you're good. And then I never heard the full story.
Yeah, so that was the full story. It wasn't all that crazy, but it was to me, because we've never, like, my mom and dad have planned for, like, everything. Like, if somebody comes in to try and kill us, terrorists, whatever, we have a game plan. But of all the things we have not planned for, fire was one of them. We never really thought about a fire happening in our house, because we're just like, hey, just don't set stuff on fire. Perfect, you got it. So we've never really planned out contingencies for fire, other than, like, I knew that if a fire happened in our house, we run out to the street, and we wait at the mailbox. I knew that. That's all I knew. And I didn't think about what would happen if you didn't have pants when you were running out to the street. So needless to say, I was very ill-prepared for this test of our family.
Lexi.
Yeah?
All I could imagine is your mom just being like, don't set things on fire, and just little Max in the corner laughing.
That was basically my brother. My brother was a fucking maniac as a child. He was an insane child. Like, monster.
That face when you don't like the preschool teacher, so you just deck her in the nose.
So you just yeah, that was my brother. Goose, would you like to hear
what's great about this coming week?
What?
Rainbow Six Siege test servers are getting an update. Tonight I'm installing the test servers, and I'm going to be streaming every day this week, starting tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
That'll be nice.
Nice plug,
Yeah.
nice plug.
Mm-hmm. So all the new Rainbow Six Siege action. Who the hell's Meg?
Meg is Meg.
Shut up, Meg.
Her name's Megan, but I call her Milk.
Alrighty, Meg.
We have
Take your
4
fucking
viewers
hat
now,
and fuck
yay.
off. Welcome to the street. Dude, Yanni Cast that I hosted the other day, only one of 2 people that was supposed to be there showed up on time. And even then, like 11 total views. The only reason my streams are doing well is because I keep hosting or showing the operations for that one community in Arma. And they keep going back and watching the streams because not everyone could watch what happened. I
Nice.
gotta go real quick. I will be right back. Just gotta go talk to some dudes. It'll be like 2 minutes.
Alright. That's another thing is I've started... Huh?
N-word. Goose is gone, I can say the N-word.
No, you can't.
Nickels.
Nickelback.
I'm gonna say the pee-pee word. Pickles.
I fucking hate the word pee-pee. It makes me so uncomfortable.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I know. I feel like It's just such an awkward, like, that's, if I have kids, I'm gonna have to ban that word. Be like, you can only use other words, not pee-pee. That's
Return.
not okay. Welcome. We're talking about how pee-pee is just such an uncomfortable, like, that's worse than the word moist for
Touch
me.
my pee-pee?
It's terrible.
Hey, it's Chris Hansen here. 1 second.
Touch my wing-wang.
Wing-wang. See, that's better. I'm more okay with wing-wang than fucking pee-pee. Like, it makes...
PP.com is worth $12,888,888.
Touch my Mr. Pinky.
Ew.
Sergeant Pinky, the one-eyed drill sergeant, standing at attention. Wait, what?
No, my,
I don't know why. It just makes me so uncomfortable.
He's a
Dude,
retired...
okay, what's worse? Pee-pee or dinky?
Pee-pee, for sure.
Oh, no, dinky does it weird for me, man. I can't.
Really?
If somebody calls
What is it?
dinky,
I've never even heard anyone say dinky before.
It's a Northeast thing, I guarantee you.
Maybe.
People who, like, have a penis, they'll call it a dinky as a kid. If you're 20 and you say dinky, I'm punching you in the face. Unless it's to a kid, then you get a pass. But if you're saying that to describe your genitals, you need to grow the fuck up and I'm gonna hurt you.
See, I don't, like, that's just, like, such a kid thing. And see, pee-pee is kind of, oh, I hate saying it.
Well, that's
It's
like
just
women
like
who
a
don't like
kid
when they
thing.
talk about their vaginas as hoo-haws or hoo-hoos.
I know, I've never done that. See,
What did your mother describe it as a kid then? Think
Hold on.
long and hard. What did your mother
hold
call
on,
your
I'll be right back. Now I have to check.
She called it penis to electric boogaloo. No, well, while she's gone, my math teacher's a retired Air Force veteran. He tells the story about a guy he used to work with when they were in combat training and...
Yeah, only I have a streamer be able to get up and walk the fuck away in the middle of stream.
Yeah. But he had a person he was friends with, and the guy was actually training a girl. And while she was training, she didn't hold back, and she kneed him right in the groin.
Goodies.
She called it your goodies?
Yes.
Okay, then if a guy walked up to you and said, "Baby, let me put it in your goodie," is that... Like, that doesn't
I would just
sound...
laugh in their face.
Just like, haha, retard.
I'm
Let
just
me
like,
get a
are you
handful of that
stupid?
goodie.
It just sounds weird.
I know, right? That's how I feel when a man says anything about their dinky.
It just sounds weird. Like, it just sounds so childish. I think that's what my problem is. It's like,
Touch my pee-pee!
it just sounds so wrong. It doesn't sound right at all. Like, here's my thing. I think the reason it frustrates me so much is because it's like a meme thing now. Like, oh, touch my pee-pee. It's like a meme. It just...
Hey, can we get, like, a zoomed-out shot of your artwork here? Like, what all... Like, the full thing? Because I can only see, like, the bottom left corner. Of the screen.
Oh, yeah, here, okay. I zoomed out. This is the piece we have going here. There you go.
Awesome, got a screen grab of that. Now going to add a personal touch.
Oh, I know exactly what you're doing. I hate you.
I am a master of artwork thievery.
Yes, you are.
Or perfection, if, you know, you
If
mean.
that's what you want to call this
You're
idiocity.
perfecting. Unfortunately, it's going to have a little piece of you in it I'm going to have to cut out later.
What does that even mean? Oh, my face in the top corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know,
Cut
my
you out
dang
of it.
face, such an annoying piece of the artwork. Hey, leave me alone. I am the artwork. Have confidence, ladies. No, but like, I feel like see, as I've gotten older, I prefer, as weird as it is, I much prefer the medical terms for stuff than, like, other terms. Like, I'm fine with you saying penis all day. I don't care. That won't bother me. That's fine. You can say
Cock.
cock. I don't care about that. Like, that's whatever. It doesn't faze me. It really doesn't. I don't like the, like, kiddie words for it, though. You sound so
it sounds
immature.
pedophilic, you're right. It's a
Yeah,
little weird.
that's exactly what it sounds like. You're right. That's exactly what it sounds like. That's so true. It just sounds wrong. Like, you are a child. You need to stop.
Sky Zakharov says only almost.
Only almost? Yeah, no, it's more than almost. That's exactly what it sounds like. It's just wrong. I hate it. Like, if a guy, even as a meme, came up to me at, like, a bar or something, not that I go to bars because I'm not of the legal drinking age, but if they were like, hey babe, you want to see my pee-pee? I'd be like, can I call the police? Like, you need to be arrested. And this isn't because of sexual harassment, this is just because you are a cringy human and you don't need to be a part of society.
It's just like how we need to put the Fortnite kids into gas chambers.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. It's just wrong. I can't describe it as anything else.
Misunderstood. I'm sending you something that's wrong. Give me a minute.
Oh, jeez.
I did exactly as I planned.
I know you did.
I don't even know if you can put that on live stream.
I don't worry, I won't see it.
Oh no, do it. Definitely do it.
It's terrible! Ah! That's awful! I hate it!
I did such good work.
It's good, and I hate every second of it. It's terrible.
Let's see it.
I'm not putting it on live stream.
Put it on live stream. There's
For
nothing
anyone
wrong.
who does not, put it in.
Shadman does that all the time. Come on.
You could put it. I don't even know how to. The only way I'd be able to do is if I opened it in my Fire Alpaca, and I don't want to do that.
Isn't there any way to drag Discord over top of what you're looking at?
I'd have to switch my screen in OBS to.
To turn on display capture.
Well, can't you just open a new another tab
Maybe
with
if I
the
do
art
this.
thing you're working on?
Hold on.
That's the thing.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
No, I'm gonna. I want to send this to you, and
Okay,
I want
I
you to
don't
tell
think it
me if
If I turn
you
on Fire
see
Alpaca, maybe it will.
what
Yeah. Okay.
the
Now it's gonna be
difference
doing
is
it.
in what I created.
Okay.
here.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna leave it on screen for like a second, and you guys can pause the stream and see what it is he changed. If that's what toots your whistle.
Do you see it, Nop?
Yeah. He's been wanting me to do that to this picture since I drew it.
Ever since I saw her make that like face and the way she stands, I've been saying, "Oh no, that's her covering something up."
Yeah.
Like, you can't lie to me. So, do you see how my edit might have improved the photo a little bit?
It does
as
not
well as
improve
my
it.
edit?
Definitely does not improve it.
You gotta admit, that was a pretty good color grab and switch.
Yeah, it's alright. I don't want to give you credit.
Color grab. I'll give credit to the color
What
grabs.
color
just like,
grab?
I pulled the color off of the pants and then just shaded. I was like, yeah, I could go down a couple darker shades. And then what I did is I slid it all the way into the white. Then I went up to the phase and I just made it closer and closer to white. And said, there, that looks like water and wetness.
Yeah. Ah, so nasty! I hate it!
Moist.
I don't hate moist.
Moist.
What I hate is vaginas. I think is where I have my... This is why I could never be a lesbian. Vaginas are just disgusting.
Can I just point out that you just drew two and a half vaginas and a bunch of breasts?
No, I didn't.
Really? What's your artwork?
It's a dress!
Okay, and what are those curved edgings at the bottom of the dress?
It's a ruffle in the dress.
Oh no, it's her cleavage, honey.
That's cleavage, yeah. Not down there, though. That's just a fucking dress ruffle, so that it's not totally just a straight line on her dress.
Mhm.
Look, I do not draw straight up vaginas. Like, I don't care if it's like an outline of a vagina. Sure, whatever.
Are you just not seeing what I did? Stop.
No, I've already seen it. I was about to correct her on that statement. One second, let me pull up some images.
I don't draw shit, Tristan. Don't you even start with me.
Dom pulls out a picture of naked Rose. Okay, never mind. We're not going to talk about this.
I have not drawn naked Rose. I have drawn her in lingerie, though.
I have a picture of half-naked Rose holding Pink.
It's not Pink. That is not what that drawing was.
Okay, let's see.
At all.
Lexi, okay, then let me
Oh, share with the class. Let's share with the class.
Okay, let me pull up my notebook. Lexi, you gotta tell me this isn't Rose and Pink?
That's not Rose and Pink. That is female Tristan and Lexi, and I will fight you all day.
I'm not talking about your little lesbian porn scandal.
I want copies of this.
But I still didn't draw any vaginas on that shit.
No, you didn't draw the vaginas on that. I was thinking the lesbian porn scandal said you don't draw vaginas though. I'm like, did she? Nah.
No, I did not. I have never once drawn a vagine.
But she has drawn 2 pairs of penises.
I
in
have
the same
never
picture.
drawn 2 pairs of what?
Yes, you have. You've drawn gay porn.
No, I'm not. What?
Yes, you have.
No, I am not.
Remember what you did with Alex?
No.
See how easily I spice up a live stream?
Yeah, you did. I'm so confused. I did nothing like that, Tristan. I will admit to my lesbian scandals because I thought I was getting paid. But that, no.
I did not think you were getting paid. I said,
Yes,
hey,
I
yo.
did, Tristan. You blatantly said, my friends would pay me for some gay shit. I'm like, alright, bet. Here, this is a piece of what I can do. Tell them I have a PayPal. And then you're like, I wasn't actually going to do it. And I'm like, really?
Over the weekend, by the way.
Hmm?
How goes that stuff I gave you over the weekend, miss?
Still working on it. I keep asking my friends and stuff for ideas as well. I have a couple of really good ideas, but my thing is, like, I really want it to be as perfect as possible and make it, like, really great.
You have full range. You can change the color scheme, the designs, the shapes, everything.
I had one idea. I thought of maybe doing, like, a hand waving, because if they're doing, like, team talks and stuff, and team speaks, I figure it's like bringing people together or something like that. I don't know, I thought that would be a good idea. Why is that?
Come on. It's gotta be somewhere. One second, let me pull up my phone so I can send... This was, in a little booklet I got.
Oh, shoot! Pink's hair is all on King's lair. Damn it! Fucking hell, of course it is.
Hey, Lexi, pistol argument.
Pistol. What?
Pistol argument.
What pistol argument?
The pistol argument.
What is the pistol argument?
Wow, SMH my head.
What?
I'm disappointed in you.
Goose, listen, whatever Tristan is referring to, it's not my fault that I forgot, it's probably his.
Hey Lexi, where should I put this pistol?
Blocked it out of your memory.
Hey! The pistol! I know the pistol argument now. That's why I didn't understand it, because it wasn't a fucking argument.
That's what you wrote in this little booklet.
Yeah, because that's what you've referred it to, so I was like, okay, well, he'll know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about, though, because fucking it wasn't an argument. I was just like, hey, where should I put this pistol?
No, you didn't say that, V-Trade.
Who said that? I can't remember.
No, it was like, I think Alyssa said, where should I put this pistol?
And I was like, in my vagina.
No, you didn't say it like that.
What did I say it then? This has been so long.
Alyssa went, where should I put this pistol? And you just went, in my pussy!
Oh, I said that!
Here's the initial drawing I was referring to. Sorry for the poor lighting.
Oh, man.
Wow. That's pretty close to vagina level.
I can't
That's
remember
some
what it
phone
was.
level shit right there.
Yeah.
What? I can't even remember it. Tristan said
See,
it back to me.
here's the problem is we're going to make these jokes and eventually Misunderstood's going to become the female shad base and then we have to deal with that stuff.
What's that
Yeah.
even mean?
Don't worry about it, honey.
Don't Google it. Shad base was an artist who made,
Lots of money.
making porn of famous characters. But the problem is he always pushes things a little too far. He once made a thong-wearing baby Tracer. And then he also did an artwork of his mother masturbating in bed for Mother's Day a couple years back, which got him disowned by his family. He's been arrested by the Swedish government twice for the production of child pornography, for it to then be dropped because it's made of made-up characters and made-up worlds, and they're all hand-drawing. So you can't really say that his artistic anything is really porn. And yeah.
It's always borderline.
Oh, he's lost his shit though sometimes. And now he's on this whole cross-dresser phase where he dresses up like a cat woman, but he's clearly a guy, and like I guess he's transsexual or bisexual. I don't know. He's like a full-on level of what people would consider a pervert. But at the same time, what he does is also technically art because he has a Patreon. He's listed as an artist. His job in with the Swedish government is artiste. So, I mean, people got to get their hentai one way or another. And I guess if you want to see Tracer banging, I don't know, Doomfist's raw fist, I mean,
He's got
chat
a keyword
base.
there. Baby Tracer.
Did you see that meme that was like the Sonic the Hedgehog making the Ahigo face?
Yes.
He found that image, said things could always be worse. He then created it so Sonic was holding his own tits, but they were massive female tits. He said they are worse. And then covered them in jizz.
I don't know whether to call this man a legend or the biggest creep in the world.
I'm literally Googling it. Cadman.
I'm trying to find where you drew actual gay porn.
I never did. That's why you're having a hard time with it. No, I did not. I drew
Yes,
a
you did.
picture of Alex once, and I drew a picture of your dude.
Alex. You drew a picture of Alex and non-gender bend me with some other things going on, Lexi.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Just found it, so you might want to
No, there's no way. I don't remember this at all.
I swear, Lexi.
I wouldn't. It makes me so uncomfortable to draw that stuff. There's no way.
You did it.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You're a
I will
fucking
find
liar, Tristan. Oh my gosh, if I was worried about this stream being non-child friendly before. Holy hell. I didn't, Tristan. I will bet, like, my Alex on that.
You'll bet what?
Alex! Damn it, there goes Alex. Alex, come back!
You're betting your Alex doll?
My Alex doll. If I am wrong, you can have her.
Okay then. Now I have an actual reason to find it.
Yeah, I didn't draw that. Okay, I will give you that. Maybe I drew something gay. But I can promise there was not a penis. That is my bet.
Oh. I can assure you there was a penis. I remember because I was angry with you because you drew that.
No,
And I kept asking you, why, Lexi? Why?
I didn't.
Goose always spices up live streams. This is one of the few times where I regret it. Got you two going again.
Oh,
Anyways,
no. I'm not.
Lexi, look at your Discord. That's what you did.
Worse. Yeah, that's worse. That's worse.
Yep. But yeah, no, he's like really famous for being super controversial and shit like that. And like, you might have seen his like if you look at that, like you saw the like imagery of the weird dude with like the skull face. Like that's just always been his shit. Like he's always been like that. But he's like trying to make like female Pikachu from Detective Pikachu porn. Like he's working on all that shit. He literally, this is like his existence is making this shit.
That's messed up. I'm sorry. You got something wrong with you.
Yeah, he's not all up there.
He might be a good artist. He's got issues.
Oh yeah, he's got it.
Like, this is where people use their artistic talents for the wrong reasons.
I mean, to some extent, in a lot of cultures, what you're doing is wrong by creating a monotheistic relationship where there's more than one person that is capable of being loved in that relationship. But hey, to his world, people being allowed to enjoy fucking inanimate objects, people, and creatures. I mean,
I guess that's fair. Also, I was
to
going to
each
say...
their own. If it doesn't bother me, I always say to each their own. If it doesn't bother me and it doesn't hurt anyone else, like what Shadman does is definitely fucking disgusting sometimes. But at that same point, and I because I'm always devil's advocate on this shit, nobody's getting hurt here. I mean, people's eyes are probably hurting, but beyond that, nobody's physically being hurt in this situation.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Like, just because it's not within your moral compass doesn't mean it's not within others.
And that's fair.
So,
I mean, it's not like I can say he needs to stop or whatever. That's odd. That's definitely odd. Hey, it takes someone special to do that.
I'll get you his Twitter link. You can browse and just see how crazy it can get.
I'm pretty sure what I've already viewed is against my religion.
Oh, dude. This dude has a whole, thing about how, busty women are considered pets and, how they're, on leashes, and yeah, it gets rough. Dude's a little bit crazy.
Rough, literally. Nice pun.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, he always ends up on iFunny for his shit because people will crop out the bad parts, and it's always, just sad comments or, the picture of the birds. It says, every day we stray further away from God. It's pretty good shit.
There's the first one.
There's one time he was...
Once I scroll down...
He also lost his mind once on stream, because he live streams himself making some of this artwork. He was doing the baby Tracer in a bikini thing, which was really wrong. He said, man, there's just some fucking days where I just want to take Tracer and beat her over the head with a bat and watch her bleed. He just loses it hard on stream. And, then all of a sudden he calms down and comes back to Earth, but yeah, he's fucked up. I mean, that was pretty determinable when he made the artwork of his mother using a dildo in bed.
Yeah, that's definitely where he went wrong.
I will say, though, he made her much more flattering than she looked in person.
That's surprising.
I never saw...
So he was being tame for his mother?
No. He made his mother look attractive.
He made her have bigger titties in real life, or than in real life.
Better looking face. His mother looks like Nacho Libre, but in his artwork looked more like Elastigirl. Making sense?
I guess. I don't know what Nacho Libre is.
Jack Black, dressed up as a Mexican.
Oh. That's a little
Trying to think of another example of something
racy.
you might know that's fat and gross.
Yeah, no, I got the concept.
And wrinkly and all. She does not look pretty. So whatever he was using was definitely creative.
Yeah. Surprised he wasn't disowned from his family sooner than that.
I mean, they supported his artwork up until it got really bad and he started going to jail, and they kind of disassociated, and then when that happened they completely legally disowned him.
Yeah, I would too.
Which probably doesn't help what little mental stability he had.
Yeah, that's one thing. I would never want to do something bad enough to make my family want to disown me. I mean, of course, my family's pretty great, so it would depend if I have a weird family. But it doesn't seem like he had a weird family. Seems like he's just a weird person. I feel like he could probably be sent to jail for other reasons, but they just haven't found him. Tristan, are you ever going to send me that picture? Or, does it not exist?
No, I know it exists, but I feel like you deleted it right after you sent it.
I
Out of my
didn't.
request. You did, and if you go back and I'm gonna bet you'll find it, because I remember it very explicitly, and I don't think the stream would like to hear it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I literally don't. Like, I'm convinced you're just bullshitting right now.
No, you drew a lesbian and drew.
I didn't. I would never.
You
I
did.
wouldn't. I wouldn't. I would.
Even.
I would
asked me to
not
put my
put it
penis
against. I would not be against the idea that maybe I drew something gay, but I am very against the idea that I actually draw a penis.
Well, it was right after. Here, 1 second. Or all our pinned messages are full. Let me go ahead and delete that. Okay, it was right after you did. I think it was like right before, right after you did these. You drew you drew gender bent Tristan, and you drew gender bent Lexi. And I remember this very explicitly because you drew gender bent Tristan and gender bent not gender bent Lexi doing something. Then after that, you reversed it where you had the gender bent version of yourself and me.
I don't believe you at all. Like,
Dude,
even a little.
This was the lesbian one.
You still haven't even sent me the lesbian one because I don't even remember what the lesbian one looked like either.
Oh, I'll go ahead and send it to you because it's full nipple.
I remember doing that. I do remember that. Oh man, I'm so proud of my artwork.
He's still finding the penis.
He's still trying his darndest, even though it doesn't exist.
It does exist.
No,
I
it
remember
doesn't.
very explicitly.
It doesn't. I'm like,
I remember explicitly, Lexi.
yeah, you might remember explicitly. Yeah, I explicitly remember not doing that. So isn't that crazy how our memories can play tricks on us?
You know
Lexi,
why?
you explicitly don't remember having any more than a light lesbian phase, let alone full titty, till we reminded you about 10 minutes ago. So let's talk about
No,
your
I remember the full
memory for a
titty. I
minute.
do remember that. I remember full titty. Oh man, I really hope my parents never watch this.
I hope we get famous and your parents go back and watch this.
I hope this never happens.
But I want you to be older and it already.
I really hope that I don't get a job interview and this is what comes up.
I mean, your name technically isn't attached to it.
Jeez. Alright, I need to add pink plushies to her.
Now, if they search your photo, maybe it'll flag to parts of this Discord, but I doubt it.
Shit. Okay, so I broke it. I don't know how to fix this. Select pen. No, window. Looking for window. Color. Palette? No. Window. No, definitely show. Not reference. I don't need a reference. Brush size. What did I do? Shit.
What do you mean, what do you do?
Did I break something? Okay, brush size is here. Okay. Okay, I half fixed it. Smudge that in a little. Okay, we're gonna undo that for sure. Let's start with airbrush. Okay, we're gonna do airbrush first. Okay, we're gonna definitely shrink that airbrush.
Give me a break.
How's that blush look? Somebody in the chat, tell me if the blush looks okay, because I'm not sure if it. I don't know if it looks alright. I don't know if it looks okay. I guess I'll just go with it looks alright. My nose is itchy.
I like how if you go quiet for too long, she doesn't know what to say.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, obviously, I don't know what to say. I live my life on other people's lives.
Let's talk about Ugandan knuckles.
No! Jeez.
Oh, the suffrage in your voice.
Okay, why is my pen acting like that? Oh no, did I break it?
You broke it.
God dang it, Lexi, why'd you break it?
You broke it.
Why is my pink like that? It's because it's not... Ugh. I don't know how to fix this, Tristan. I don't know how to fix this. Why is it all pink?
It's something, I can't see your full color scale thing because of your cameras, so I don't know what to tell you.
I don't understand what's going on here.
I seriously? I'm fucked. There's no other colors I can use now. Like, it's all one color. It's all one color. How am I supposed to draw?
You broke it.
I guess. I don't even know what I did. What did I do?
I don't know if you did anything. Yeah, I mean, you can see in the brush what you were doing and stuff, didn't you?
I could. I thought. Maybe it's the pen. Nope, it's not the pen. Maybe it should be.
For some reason, you're on the same pink as the blushing you used for Pink's face.
Yeah, like even though it's blue, it's still
Can you save your progress and come back?
pink. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's file, save as. No, not save. Just file, save. Before things get fucked. Alright. Now we're just gonna.
And I'd close the program, reopen, and
Yeah, we're gonna just
Just
go to
see
the
what
waiting
happens.
screen real quick. Alright, sorry guys, this is weird. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay.
hey, we got the waiting screen up. I need you to make a better waiting screen for me if you'd be so kind.
Oh, really? Why?
Cause like the goose,
It's
like
fixed.
with the whole like chair in the woods thing, it's dead. I want to update it.
It's fixed, guys. I fixed it. Oh, but her blush didn't save. Don't know why that didn't save.
Cause it's about the time it broke.
I guess.
Oh well, easy fix.
Yeah, really. Alright, where's my airbrush?
Oh, it didn't save my changes to Lexi. Just kidding.
Yeah, those are never saving.
Nah.
My opacity be less. Okay, nope, definitely going back again. See, I've never used an airbrush before. I don't even know how they work. My gosh, that's thick! Go back down to 7. 7's like my magic number when it comes to lines. Okay, I really liked her blush beforehand. Okay, so what topics other than that do we have? Oh, did I tell you guys? No, did I tell you how I got... I don't know if I would say sexually harassed. See, I don't like the word sexually harassed, because it's like... half the time when someone's quote-unquote sexually harassed, it's not even true. But I did get a call from Social Security, quote unquote, saying that my, it was weird. Do you want to hear about it, Goose?
You want to hear about it, Goose?
Yes, what? Sorry, my brain turned off.
Okay, so I got a call. I was having some major spam calls the other day. Like, for some reason, I was getting a bunch of spam calls. I don't know why. And I got a spam call, and it kept saying it was from Social Security or whatever. And I was telling my mother, like, yeah, I don't know why I'm getting all these spam calls. It's kind of, like, freaking me out. I really don't... I keep ignoring them, but they leave voicemails. And usually spam calls, I thought, didn't leave voicemails.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so I got freaked out by it, and I was like, I'm just gonna... So I was like, next time they call, just, you know, I'll, answer it and let me listen, and I'm like, alright. So I got another call, and I answered, and I was like, hello, this is Social Security, can I talk to Miss Barrios? So I was already thrown off, because he knew my last name. Didn't like that at all. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not Miss Barrios, you know, I'm only 16, or not 16, I'm only 17, you know, I'm a little young for Social Security. And you want to know what happened next? He responded by saying, I will fuck you like donkey style.
Yeah, they're all assholes. I got one the other day.
Just gotta call him on TV Market you.
I got one the other day that caught me off guard a little bit. I was, this was like a while ago now that I actually think about it. My phone went off. I was like, why is my phone going off? I looked, and I answer it, and it says that it is the FBI, and that I have fines due well over $10,000, and that if I don't meet these fines immediately, they're going to have to put out a warrant for my arrest and assault my residence. And it sounded very official. So I went ahead and Googled, does the FBI call you about your fines? And then it told me that fines are handled by the state. So I waited for them to call back. Called back. Pennsylvania State Police Department, how can I help you? And immediately, click, just instant. They heard state police, click. I was like, I don't think I have to worry anymore. So now I just answer my phone with random numbers with hello. Then when I hear someone out there, I go, Pennsylvania State Police Department, how can I help you? If I don't recognize who they are.
Nice.
Oh, I just say Joe's the abortion clinic, you make him take him.
Yeah, he does that a lot. That's really funny.
Oh, mine's Ed's Whorehouse, you pay, we lay.
Ooh, Joe's crematorium, you stab him, we slab him.
Huntington County Morgue? Oh shit, what is it? It's like Huntington's... Oh, Huntington's Morgue, you bag them, we tag them.
Oh,
Like Huntington Beach? Oh, they fucks with them hard.
Alright, I think I'm satisfied with this drawing for now. I'll finish it up later. The only thing I have left is shading on Lexi. And I just don't want to do it right now.
God dang it.
Oh, hey! I started at 8, right? It's been over an hour, so I only have like a half an hour or so left.
Yeah.
So I have a concept for a drawing. Tell me if you like it, Goose. I don't know if I've told you it yet or not. I had an idea of having like Mike, like kind of like similar to the family photo, not the family photo though. But like having Mike, like having the author sitting on Mike's shoulders and like holding up like you, Goose, on her in her hands, and it would just be like Mike struggling to hold everyone up, and she's just like not helping him in any way by like wiggling and stuff on his arms, and he's just like, could you not? Alright, thanks. This has been a great talk, guys.
I'm sorry, my brain is kind of dead. I'm tired. I had work today. I went and got my motorcycle out of the garage that it was being worked on in. I'm just tired.
That's understandable. I feel you.
I threw my wrench in. I mean, what point are you at in the stream now? Like an hour and a half. So.
Yeah, you're good. If you want to ditch, you can. I was gonna go take a bath after this, my guy.
I'm gonna stick around just so I can like talk, because the thing is, like, I have nothing to do, like, besides sit here and just game and relax. So
I'm getting more into Overwatch now again, and I want to kill myself for it, but
yep. You know what's funny is you're getting into it as I got out of it.
really, you're getting out now?
I haven't played it in a while.
Oh.
Good. Good.
If I check BattleNet real quick, this is my first time launching BattleNet in a long time, so it may take a minute.
Yeah, I had to update it the other day. Well, because I wanted to start a new series, which is like Tales of an ex-Widow main. And so to do that, I had to start playing Overwatch again. And of course, my problem is like once I start playing a game, I get too into it.
I haven't played Overwatch in 19 days.
Wow.
So
You were kind of
I think
passionate
that's
about
cons-
it for a little bit too.
I was getting into it, and like I got on during a good time with the Ashe update. There was like a counter to the average Widow snipe. It added a nice DPS. Plus, I was using a lot of Pharah. But meh. I got back into CS:GO. I'm playing Arma and stuff. I got Rainbow Six. We still have the forest that we need to go back and film. We're getting ready to set up the Minecraft stuff. Minecraft series coming soon. Now that Mike's finished with college, that's legitimately we're going to work on some of that tonight, hopefully, so we can continue to get forward. I'm working with a server hosting company called Prime Servers. They're going to be maybe sponsoring us soon. I already got them a contract with someone to buy a server and do some stuff for them. And so I got my server free for another month.
Nice.
So, hoping it working. And I'm dead. Like, I had a long week last week, which I sent you a partial message about in Discord, because I don't want to say it out loud.
Oh, did you?
And, it was not a real hit to the good old morale there. So, I'll tell you about it some other time when it's not on live stream.
Alright, that's fine.
Your stream's still in? Oh yeah, just for some reason it crashed on my end.
Oh, oof.
Let me refresh the page, see if it catches up.
Alright.
Uh-oh! SpaghettiOs, my computer is having a heart attack. My computer's not liking me. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope they never take Mayday from me. I love this song. I'm gonna say something. Can't remember what though.
Some actress named Genevieve Waite is dead for whatever that means.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know, she was 71, so she's not my generation of actors.
Not mine either. Alright. Doing pretty good on this leg so far. I saw Mike went to another con.
Hmm? That's why I did his stream last Friday.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring. When I saw the post on Instagram. By the way, guys, we have an Instagram. Go check us out.
By the way, I found something that annoys the fuck out of people.
Which is?
Ready for this? The following is known as the Uwu Creepypasta. Roar X3 nuzzles you, pounces on you. Uwu, you're so warm. 030 notices you have a bulge. Someone's happy. Nuzzles your necky wecky. Hey hee hee, rubs your bulgy wolgy, you're so big. Ooh, rubbies one more, your bulgy wolgy, it doesn't stop growing. Yeah. Kisses and licks your necky, daddy likes. Nuzzle wuzzles, I hope daddy really likes. Wiggles butt and squirms. I want to see your big daddy meat. Wiggles butt. I have a little itch. Ooh, wags tail. Can you please get my itch? Puts paw on your chest. Yeah. It's 7-inch. It's a 7-inch rub. It's a 7-inch itch. Rubs your chest. Can you help me, please? Squirms, putty please, sad face. I need to be punished. Runs paw down.
Yeah,
your
you need to be
chest,
punished. Go
bites
fucking
lip.
die.
It gets worse.
This is so terrible. How does it get
Bites
worse?
lip. Like I need to be punished really good. Paw on your bulge as I lick my lips, getting thirsty. I could go for some milk. Unbuttons your pants as my eyes
No!
You
Stop
smell.
it!
You
Stop!
smell musky. Licks shaft. Must.
Stop! This is getting PG, not PG, rated R.
Musky drool all over your cock, your daddy meat. I fondle
Could you
Mr.
stop?
Fuzzy Balls.
Could you stop?
Fuzzy Balls. Dop. Any comment?
Oh, I've heard worse. I used to date a girl named Carly.
Fucking
She was in
Carly.
fanfics.
Oh, she was worse than that. She carries around a book called Chasing Red that's literally an incest story about a girl and her cousin.
Listen, I don't read after Fuzzy Balls because that's when it starts to get hard. Like, you don't wanna.
Goose to.
No, hard to read.
Lexi went into a server and started reading.
Did you pick up on some of the keywords of tail and paw? Because
Yeah.
next they put snout on your balls and inhales deeply. Oh god, I'm so hard. Do you really want me to continue? 'Cause
No,
this
no,
post goes
I
on for a
specifically asked, please, no.
Nah, me and Lexi went into a server, and we started reading fan fictions for the people there. God,
Tristan didn't like it. I didn't like it, but Tristan was just like killing. He was like, no.
No, I was fine until it got to the gay butt sex.
And the urine.
The urine, I don't want to say able to stomach, but I was able to handle it a bit better than what got to butt sex started describing after.
Yeah, it's so gross. This is why I'm asexual. I can't.
I'm more upset by the fact that somebody refers to their testicles as ooh Mr. Fuzzy Balls. Dude, don't worry, because that creepypasta is almost over. It ends when the dude deep throats. To point out, all of this is done by a wolf person.
Well, duh.
Goose, can I make a proposal to you changing the channel's description?
There's a channel description? Oh, okay. What do you want me to add or change to it?
Well, my only thing is, Lexi pointed out the Instagram, and it's not there.
Oh, that's because the description's almost out of room.
Oh.
Yeah, every time I go to fuck with the description, I have to delete shit, which is why there's certain people's shit not on our description anymore. I'm actually going to double check it now to see what I can do.
Alright, let's assume that his eye would be normally here. Okay. Why does it look so bad? Why am I such a bad artist?
Does anyone here have a link to the Instagram?
I do.
Can you send it to me via disc? Oh, shit. What's it called? Yeah, see, I'm out of room. I have to make room somewhere.
Just cut out me from it altogether.
Yeah. That'd probably be, like, your best bet to just cut Lexi out of the description.
She's not in it anymore. We don't have any channels listed in our description.
No, it every time you guys do a video, it autofills and puts her,
Oh yeah, no, that's there. But like, if you check, isn't there a way to
put the, Instagram there too. talking about like a hypertext?
I'm getting the bit.ly for it. Because you can do that where you go in and you get shortened versions of links and stuff. So that way when people go to check our Discord, you can actually get to the link that is the Discord.
Alright.
It's also not on the like video description either. Like that's something I gotta edit.
We should make it a requirement if you join the Discord server, you have to follow us on Instagram.
No, because then we'd have nobody on the Discord. Oh no, the video description. There's plenty of room. We can still add shit there.
Hey, you guys should check this link I just sent out.
No.
Don't bother reading it. Don't bother reading it.
Hey!
I'm not looking at it.
Learning.
Just click it. I swear it's legal.
I don't want to click it.
Lexi, have you clicked it?
What'd you do?
That'd be a no.
I sent you a link.
Tristan, I'm focused.
Okay. Be not. And Mike says outlandians, there's no one.
Mike, already done.
It just brings me to the description.
That's my point. That's all
I
it is.
just with the specs.
Shitty description of Brave, homie, so that way Brave's not thrown in there. Just get in the fucking Discord, you fucking pansy!
I'm confused. Why do we have specs under our description?
Because his PC specs, because...
He wants to
penis.
feel special.
Even though my specs are better, we can put those up there and fucking...
Why do we have specs as a description of our channel?
Because some people will ask.
Well,
What's
then,
your PC specs? But the problem is we can't, like, there's a limited space to add for a channel description. So I've just changed it around a little bit, and I've deleted shit over time and added new shit slowly. Literally, Mike has never said anything every time I've told him, or cared enough to notice, so I just do what I want.
Well,
Hey, somebody else joined the stream. We're now up to 6 people watching.
oh my gosh,
Hey,
we're 6? I thought we were still at 4. Yay!
well, maybe you should do a little channel vote and be like, hey, Mike, we shouldn't have the specs in the description. You could, like, set up a chat bot where if someone asks for the specs, you could actually give it to them.
I could care less. Because my specs are different from hers and Mike's.
Yeah, hers
don't
are
ask me
different.
what mine are.
She doesn't even know. I think
Battery-powered dildo strapped to a vibrating... I don't know.
That'd be more powerful. That'd be more powerful.
Hey, my computer's fine.
Uh-huh.
It is. It's a good computer.
Installs one software called Acronis. Computer dies.
What? That was my dad.
I notice pretty much every time, and no, my specs are better than again. Goose, he says his specs are better than yours.
Is this a nerd fight about to break out?
Probably. Hey, remember when your dad full-on nerded out and started asking?
Yes. My dad heard Tristan just typing on a keyboard, and he was like, hey, wait, you're
Mike, 1080 Ti? What's that? Ryzen 7 2700X? Oh my. I'm
Nerd
sorry.
fight.
Just listed the fact that my graphics card and CPU are better. So bite me.
You
The
have,
two things important to running a computer when dealing with graphical differences.
Yeah, I'm working on just getting some aesthetics for my computer. Like, I have an RGB light strip I just put around the back of it and putting around my monitor.
On a platter.
I'm waiting for Mike's rebuttal here.
Jeez, I probably should have just went for that. I'm not gonna run
Mother,
five.
before you start, I
My
am
1080
streaming.
Ti Turbo can't hear
wait.
you. My graphical
What did you-
rendering is
oh.
better than your 1080.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
His CPU is about 4% better. No, his GPU is 4% better. His CPU is on the same processing as mine. I have double the RAM. I'm pretty. Did you just say you had the 2700, right, Goose?
2700X.
All right. And what was your graphics card?
1080 Ti Turbo by Asus.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see like there being a bit of a performance difference there, like a small bit, like how Goose is talking.
That's what I'm saying. It's only like I'm only like 8% better than Mike overall in performance.
It just
and
looks like my
quality and
character's drawing
capability.
wearing thigh highs. Oof.
But don't worry, I added Mike something at memes I'm sure he'll love.
Yeah, I'm running like a Ryzen 526. My CPU is honestly the most limiting factor in my.
You know what's lovely about my family?
The fact that they're all dying before you. Oh wait, what?
The fact that we're actually connected to the Italian mob.
No, they're not all dying before her. I mean, look at all of her brothers.
You got a point! Oh, man! I love you so fucking much. Oh, that was so great. I fucking sounded like a hyena.
I really feel like the guy who made the joke when someone said the joke louder.
What, you didn't say anything about my siblings all dying?
You have siblings that died?
Yeah! Like, 7 of them!
Miscarriages.
Out of what?
No, she didn't. She had 7 miscarriages.
Okay, goddamn. Way to bring shit down, guys. It's supposed to be a happy stream.
All
And
right.
we're back to four viewers. Look what you did.
Fucking hell. What? It's not my fault that all my siblings are dead.
Yeah, it is. You leached all the nutrients.
Actually, that was something, when I was younger, my mom told me that the reason that all my siblings had died was because my brother and I in the womb just looked so much alike that they just couldn't handle it, and they just gone.
They were just like, nope, I'm out.
It's like, nope, this doesn't work for me. It really just looks like my character's wearing thigh highs.
I mean, okay.
I'm sorry, I just came back to listening to what was going on. Is Mike rambling on in chat again? No, he left. That's right, boys. Stand down to your superior.
Not gonna lie, you caught me off guard with the meme. Hey, how's your mom? That one just, God, that caught me off guard.
I know it did, because you were just like, fuck.
Just like, just fuck.
Well, did you watch the one I just sent for Mike? Because
No, I haven't.
His mom's
What?
probably
You don't-
doing better than yours, because, you know, she's in heaven. Hey.
Yeah, but mine got to see their only child grow up.
Damn. Oof.
You gotta remember. Can I just make you sad for a second? Misunderstood.
Sure.
Which is the more important parent to you, your mother or your father?
I would never choose which parent is more important to me.
They're falling off a cliff. You can only save one.
Her mother.
I would let them both die.
Okay, your mother, gotcha. So just think that there is one point in your life it was the last time your mother ever picked you up.
That's not okay. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. There was the last point in my life when she picked me up, though, because she can't lift me anymore.
But to say, that's what I'm saying. There was a point that is already passed where it was the last time she ever held you.
That is so depressing, don't you dare! I'm gonna go jump in her arms right now.
I know, right? Dude, there's so many more. There was the last time that your mother kissed you on the lips.
Yeah, I never.
Oh no, guarantee you she did as a baby. Oh yeah.
weird. I don't understand the whole, like...
There was the last time she helped you get dressed and sent you to school.
And there will be the last time she ever thought of you.
Okay, we're gonna get off the subject.
About to say, we're ripping into Misunderstood Soul. I can see her facial expressions getting sadder and sadder as we talked about this.
I love my mama.
Just think, there was the last time that your dad ever family hugged all 4 of you at once.
My dad never family hugged us, alright? He hates us.
Well, I mean, when you have computers,
Why would you have a family when you have computers? For real, though.
you got hentai on that shit.
A computer is never wrong. It's beautiful.
Actually, yes it is.
No, it's not.
Yes
Hey,
it
let's
is.
talk about James Charles.
Bro, who was he right or not? What's your opinion?
James Charles went around assaulting a straight man trying to convince him they're gay. He's a famous makeup YouTuber with like over 10 million subscribers, lost 4 million in 48 hours.
Yes, and then he made a video talking about the whole situation. Actually, the guys were bi at you know.
Some men just don't know they're gay yet.
We need to start a stream racing James Charles to 1 million.
Dude, at that same point, Tally, the person who started all this, the other makeup artist who got involved, she is now telling everyone that they need to quit bullying James Charles when she's the one who started the drama.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I would ever agree to be the top of this bullshit. I think there's still, like, you made me too happy in this scenario.
Huh?
In your artwork,
Oh, you're too happy?
I don't think I would ever agree to this bullshit.
Just like I'm flying away, motherfuckers.
I just imagine I don't want to do anything ever, and if I'm forced
You
into
would
it,
wait till she picked you up and poop on her.
it legitimately, like,
I'm
the
giving
kind
you a
of
tiny
stuff-
top hat.
Why are you making me do this again? This is like the other family photo.
This is like times 2. And now I'm giving you a tiny top hat.
Can you make it a spike helmet? I don't know. Anyways, that's what I'm saying. It's like, why does she keep forcing me into this bullshit?
Top hat is glued onto your head now.
Yeah. No, I wanted to do like a drawing one day where it was just like a very short comic strip we could post on Instagram or something, where it's just like the author like with a brush just brushing Goose while he sits in her lap and just talking about gossip or whatever, and Mike comes in, he's like, "Hey guys, I just got home," and he just stops and stares, and Goose is like, "How dare you touch me, human!" Just freaks out.
Like, I'm totally content until I'm caught.
Yes.
Dude, I
Basically.
can imagine that going the other way, where it's literally just like you ever see the like so sick of this conversation look where they put like a little dark cloud rolling around above their head?
Yeah, where you're just like dying because I'm like restraining you.
It's like it's getting worse and worse, but I can't leave, and then finally Mike walks in, and you look down, it's just a puff of smoke where I was in feathers.
Spy! The perfect distraction!
By the way, guys, if you're wondering where the comic dub is, this is where it's been. This is what happens when we sit down to do work. We just talk about other shit.
To be fair, I finished another frame today.
Is there background?
Mike,
finished.
thank you! You've saved me! Hello!
What happened? I turned off the stream.
She's not doing enough of the work. She keeps claiming she finishes a frame without actually putting like the background.
Well, I can't
props and
finish
stuff
the
in.
frame
You
background!
don't-
Leave me
You
alone.
don't put the background in
Why is
the
that,
animations.
Lexi?
I know, but I don't call a frame finished until the backdrop and until a frame is finished when I can hand it to people and be, look, finished frame. This is what you're
Okay, well
That's
then,
how animations work, though. You only do the line work and stuff.
yeah, then I guess none of them are done.
Animation. We're making a comic dub. That's what I'm saying. None of it's done. We're like at the hard part, which is getting the characters away. When it comes to making like set pieces, I'm literally just gonna take the image of. Hold on.
Maybe one day, if we actually have a successful channel, we'll have really professional backgrounds.
Well, they've vanished to the next room.
Alright, well there they are. I'm listening to Bury a Friend, one of my favorite songs.
edgy.
I want to fix up her face, because I really don't like how circular it is. I want it to be more angular. I'm struggling right now, Tristan.
I can tell.
Will the stream
You
be
only-
over already?
10 more minutes, babe. 10 more minutes.
Uh,
Cue up your Billie Eilish playlist and have at it. Okay, I have a story for you from my math teacher. Okay?
tell me.
I know
By
you
the
love
way, my
math.
math teacher, sorry, before you start, my math teacher lost my math test.
That's great.
But anyways, that's the plan for that.
I just don't want to go to prison, you know?
Wow, okay.
No, the worst they're gonna do is take down the video, and even then, it's gonna be hand drawn. So there's literally zero way to link it back to what we have.
JK.
JK. Mike, I haven't heard you in a while. How was your trip?
That was nice. I think I go to so many of these things. I go to like 4 a year now, including C2E2. They kind of mesh together a little bit, and I have like expectations for certain ones, and I need to like really just set my idea of like which each con is. This is like that was a con for raves and buying shit, and that's what it is. There's no like ninja or like there's board games, but it's not the exact same kind of setup. But it's like a lot less personal. It's a lot more just like go kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it was a little stressful, but I mean it was nice.
Alright, well that's cool. I want to go to a con that's in my state, but I don't know of any, so I need to go look that up and check it out. I'm still not. I haven't made much.
Have them there, you
I'll
are.
send you a Reddit link.
No,
that has,
they
like,
have Comic Cons for NC, because NC is actually a
Yeah.
pretty big state.
They have Comic Con, like they have conventions everywhere. I mean, Chicago, like Illinois, has like 30.
Yeah.
So it's like, ugh. Do you guys hear that they're trying to make Chicago a separate state? And I'd be kind of fine with that because I'd be like,
Honestly.
okay, because
Did you
then
notice,
Illinois
like-
would be a red state hard. Like,
Did you notice that there's like a proposition from all of the eastern side of California?
oh, to make it like 3 different
separate
states,
the
yeah.
western part, and
Hmm.
like right
Well,
off,
that
just
was, like,
literally
I thought
on
it
the
was-
coastline, except for the bottom.
I thought it was North, Central, and then like Southern California. They wanted to separate it into.
Oh no! It was like literally.
Well, I'm sure
you know,
there's probably a
like,
bunch of different propositions for it, probably.
Like the biggest one that I saw was like 50 miles off the coast, just enough to basically take LA, Los Angeles, and like San Francisco,
Mhm.
all along that coastal line, just cut it off, and then at the southern tip, just leave enough room for them to cut in there and get all of their supplies. Because it's all the farmers and shit who are being like fucked over by the big city politics affecting their little area that are
Mhm.
sick of their shit. But here's what's funny is there's enough farmers there to outweigh all of those little towns.
Omar also, yo! Sorry.
Hey,
Omar, you're late!
You're
Where
late.
were you during the Yanni cast?
You know it
He
wasn't
likes
me.
me
He was
better.
like, oh god, no. Yeah, I can understand.
Alright. I am hating this picture. I hate how the author looks so much. Do you ever have that? Like, I have a big problem where I'll draw a character one way one day, and then, like, the next day they look completely different.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, I have that problem.
Really? Okay, at least I'm not alone.
That's what, like, it's the shittiest part about animating, too. That's why usually most of my animations are very simple drawings. It's like, I just don't want to be consistent over time.
Okay. Can't remember. I think this was like 12. Like, I'm pretty good at drawing characters multiple times. Problem is they never look the same twice. Like I have basic things that stay the same between these characters, but like then it's like, nope. Also, I had an idea that I was going to work on an animation thing during the stream. Guess what didn't happen?
The animation sort of thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's because my notebook's downstairs. I've literally drawn out the 50 frames for this thing. I literally could finish an entire video during my streams, and then we just have to edit it together and record voices for it. But I actually have to draw on my streams, and I don't like doing that.
That's a great thing for an artist to say.
I know. It's so terrible because I'm like, I really want to make a career out of my art, and then half the time I'm like, ugh, I hate drawing.
That's healthy.
I know.
That's good.
Because my problem is, like, I sit down to draw, and I'm like, one time, I'm like, really good. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is magnificent. I'm an artist. Yes, thank you. Like, thanks, guys. I'm gonna go and become professional. Then every other time I sit down, it's like, just squiggles.
Just like, what happened? What did you do to me? Looking at hands.
Yeah, just like, what have you done?
No, yeah, that happens, like, it'll be like, dude, I am, like, just so out of it. I forgot what I was gonna say mid-sentence, and it was like, it was about the story you said, like, 4 seconds ago. Oh my god.
You're where I'm at right now. Our final exams are coming up soon.
That's what it was. Arts class. Yeah, no, like, like, drawing is nice, but to the point where, like, I took 5, like, college classes this semester, right? So that's, like, 30 hours a week. That... The art class, right? I thought it was gonna be like a whatever, just like, oh, it's fine, we're drawing, it's whatever. It took more time than all my other classes combined.
Really?
Yeah, and it's weird too, because now we have one of my drawings hanging up in the front room, and I didn't do it. I'm like, what the hell?
You didn't
What
do
is-
it? You didn't do the drawing?
I did the drawing, I didn't hang it up. I'm just like, what? What? No.
Why are you here?
Yeah. That's a weird feeling.
Yeah, I remember I used to get disappointed because I would, like, take art classes and they wouldn't put up my paintings. I'd be like, but I worked so hard. And now, like, if they actually put one up, I'm like, what are you? Why are you here?
Yeah, I don't know, like, it's cool, but at the same time, it's like, I don't really care if it gets displayed or not. Like, the one we just did, I posted in, like, just art, on the Discord.
Let me check.
It's, like, the mural, right? Each one of it's 40 inches by 50 inches, right? So, like, 4
Oh,
by 5
that's
feet.
so good!
I was the art director on it, and I did some of the squares. So I was, like, in charge of all of it, and they're hanging out for the college. So that's kind of cool.
That is definitely cool.
And then my art teacher, he was like, see, man, you didn't want to draw shit non-digital, and I was like, I still don't. I don't think you understand.
I don't think you understand that I have not
Yeah.
changed.
And he's using one of my pictures as, like, a reference photo for, like, how the project was supposed to be doing. The one that my mom hung up, actually. And I'm just like, I did it in, like, an hour, dude, alright? That was the least amount of effort I put into any project. What are you doing?
What are you doing? I remember I had an art class. It was like a painting class, and I'm taking painting proficient next year. So, holy hell, give me luck because I'm not proficient. Trust me, I'm not proficient. But that's the next step is the problem because I took regular intermediate painting, and they're like, all right, well, since you took that, you're going to proficient. I'm like, excuse me? Are you sure?
Are you sure about that?
And so I took, we had watercolors was our last thing. And I tell you what, fuck watercolors. Fuck them right up the ass. Not cool at all. Don't like them. I hate...
It's one of those, like, things where, like, it's the only kind of art you ever did in grade school.
Yeah!
Exclusively watercolors.
Yeah, like, in grade school you do watercolors. You're like, oh, so watercolors should be easy. No, fuck you. It's not.
It's another one of those things where it's like,
you know what?
I only ever did one drawing in watercolors, and we had to use watercolors like 50 different times. It was always just a scene of me bowling. I had no idea why.
Bowling?
I think it was just because, like, it's easy to draw pins. A bowling ball is just a circle with 3 circles, and people are really easy for grade schoolers to draw.
What?
Like, no, just like basic ass people, because it's just like a few different shapes.
That's so random. Like, as a like, I watercolor, you know what I watercolor? Like, flowers or something.
No, it was
People
always a scene
bowling.
of bowling, and I'm not good at bowling, and I at that point I hadn't bowled a lot either. It was like one of those things where I would do like maybe a couple times a year. I was like, yeah, I'll just do this, and then it was always my go-to because I was like, I don't know what to draw. Let's do the same thing I did last time.
That's me too. No, I had to do...
Now it would like exclusively be Goku.
The project we... yes. The project we had to do was... It started with we had to do a pattern. So, like, come up with a pattern you have to do, and then you do watercolors on it. It'll be really pretty. And I was like, okay. But I didn't really know how to do any of it, so I was kind of just like, ah.
Dreaming.
And, yeah, basically. Literally, I cried during class because I didn't know how to do it. And I was like, Miss Loud, you don't understand. I can't.
She's like, I do. That's why you will do it.
Yeah, like, I saw another one girl, she went on, like, Pinterest, and she found, like, these, like, popsicles, and it was like a popsicle pattern. It was so cute, like ice cream cones and stuff. The teacher's like, just do something. I'm like, I can't. Like, one of the patterns I really thought would look cool was like an abstract design where like I took tape and I like taped a bunch of geometric shapes on it, and then I just painted watercolor onto it, and then I took the tape off, and then it would have like all these cool shapes and like white space and stuff. I thought that would be so cool. And I'm like, I mean, it's technically a pattern, and I showed her it to her, and she's like, no. I'm just like,
wow. That's the worst.
I'm just like, and she's like, that's not a pattern. I'm like, it's a pattern. She's like, it's not a pattern. I'm like, are you serious right now? She's like, no, don't. You're not doing it.
Doesn't repeat on the page doesn't mean it's not a pattern, all right?
I
You need to
know.
learn.
I got so upset. And so I was just like, then finally, like, I was just crying. I was just like, I'm a failure. I'm not going to do anything for this project. The teacher knew I was crying. She was just like, just deal with it. I was like, okay, thanks. And like my friend, like my friends sat there, they were looking at me like, is she okay? I'm like, no, I'm not. Finally, like, I went on Pinterest and found like the most basic, easy possible watercolor painting pattern to do, which was literally just a circle, put 2 different colors in the circle, and you're done. Like, do that multiple times and you're clear. And that's what I did. And I got a very bad grade on that assignment because she was like, it's too basic, you need more, like, you need something more interesting for your pattern. I'm like, bitch, you know how hard I tried.
I tried so bad.
I tried so hard and you said no. So you're gonna have to deal with what I got. And then after that... Huh?
Okay, go. Keep
No,
going.
I was just gonna say, after that, what happened was we had to do the final project of the year that she was like, this is gonna be the most, I'm gonna grade this one the most critically. So you guys need to, like, do the best you can possibly do. And it's gonna be a watercolor, you have to draw a flower, or paint a flower. And I'm like, are you sure? I'm just like, you're gonna make my most critical grade watercolor?
She needs to push you to better yourself.
Yeah,
No,
well,
okay,
fuck her.
No, exactly. I think literally every art teacher is like that, or at least my experience was. So I was telling you again, he used that one picture as a reference photo for other students to show people how to do it of one of my drawings, right? And he gives me the grade back on it. I'm like, oh, so I must have done like exceptionally well on it. It's like an 89. I'm like, okay, that's great, thanks. That's almost an A. But you're using it as an example for other students. How is it not higher? It's
Would
just,
you explain?
Yeah, I'm just like,
Well,
how
because
much-
it's a good way to show people how to do it, but enough that
perfectly.
it's not perfect. If it was perfect, they would just redo it.
What? No. No.
That's how I feel,
the
though.
Taj
It was
Mahal,
so
alright?
dumb.
Draw making some drawing like that, but it's not great. You see that eye right there? It's a little bit to the left. There's like
I'm
4,000
thinking about
people.
forcing Mike
Yeah.
to get on a train and come to a convention like my side of this country.
We have to find a good one, but like, yeah, I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. I have to change my phone battery out.
I want to send him the picture of the rose drawing I did in the end. I actually drew a painted. I painted a watercolor rose in the end, and I know, babe. And I did like a regular, like a blossoming rose, and a wilting rose, like entangled with the other rose. It was supposed to be like symbolism and stuff, like interesting stuff. Yeah, it was alright. If you guys join the Discord, I might post it in the Just Art section, then you guys can see it. I don't know if I ever posted it in the past, but yeah. I was just saying, I did actually do, like, that rose that I did for that final project was the best painting I've ever done. And I got, like, like as you said, like a 90 on an 89, something like that. And I'm like, this is the best thing I've ever painted in my life. And you really gonna do that to me. Alright.
Oh my, dude, wait until you get to college art classes too. Okay, actually, I'm not even gonna say, like, sounds like shitty to like say, but like, wait until you get to a class where you have to do like portraits and portraits of other people. The things they tell you to do. After you finish drawing it, you'll think it's the best drawing you ever did, right? Because it's a portrait, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then they tell you to erase the entire thing so it adds a background. And then start over. And he'll like, you're not gonna get it right otherwise. And I was just like, I don't know, alright? Just no.
I give up.
I just straight up told him, I was like, I just give him a look, and I was just, no. Just not doing it. And he's like, alright.
Alright, well, with that, I'm gonna leave the stream, hit that yeet on the stream. So, thank you everybody who came out. I know this was a bit more chill. And, bye-bye.
Have a good night, chicks, dicks, and everything in between.